Hey, good afternoon. There is actually something that I thought I'd get out there today, and I wanted to go over with maybe one of my first posts, those things that are hidden that could be helpful. So, some of you may know I spent 24 years in the Air Force, and the last year before I retired, which we call hitting the button, I found out I had avascular necrosis of both femoral heads, some torn labrums, and I had a big left toe fusion that was coming up already. So, I got the left toe fused, and before the toe fusion, I went and saw an orthopedic off base, got a second opinion. And he told me that he would do the surgery 2 weeks after I got my cast off. So 2 weeks after I got my cast off, got my left hip replaced. 35 days later, got the right replaced. I'm sitting here in a row with this cane, just not to look good or to be a theme. I'm recovering as of 5 June from a hip revision. So I've had 3 hip replacements, 3 in 2 years. 2 years. I'll tell you this, and this is one of those hidden gems, is that if you, your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter, anyone needs a shoulder replacement, hip replacement, knee replacement, you have a statute of limitations on said implant in your body to file a medical malpractice. Something I didn't know before, now I do, and that's part of passing on, right? Show one, teach one. So in the future, if any of y'all have any loved ones or you yourself unfortunately need a hip replacement, hopefully it's not 3 hip replacements in 2 years, know that you have to be diligent if things aren't going right, if they're not feeling well, if it seems like you're not getting better no matter what you do. And I was doing everything right. I was walking 45 minutes every day. I was coming back from pharmaceutical sales and sitting in an Epsom salt bath every day. I stretched, worked in my garage gym every day. Red light therapy mat, fasted every morning, 0500, methylene blue, 0.8. I was trying any and everything, plant medicines, cannabis legally through a medical marijuana card to be able to sleep at night better due to this chronic pain that now I do have remedied. Take a look at my Substack if you want to read an actual article on the unfortunate circumstances of that recent stay. But the surgeon who did the fix, the revision of my surgery, he's heaven sent. Heaven sent. I won't say his name, but he did a phenomenal job. He recognized, he acknowledged my pain, my suffering. It's a doctor that was in the room before I walked in waiting for me at the VA. Never had a doctor in there waiting for me. And this guy put me on a table the first time he met me and examined me, put hands on me, touched me, took my socks off for me, put my socks back on. My first surgeon never did any of those things. So I tell you all this to say that there are bearers of light out there. There are good people and there are bad people. And it's up to us to be able to neutralize that, to shine light into dark, to start to be part of the change, part of the collective. You know, I wish I didn't have to go through all these surgeries so quick. You know, I wanted to start my life after 24 years in the military. I knew I'd be disabled from other stuff, but, you know, I didn't know I'd have such an uphill climb with this. But I'll tell you 100% I don't regret this journey. I transmuted so much. I was so isolated. I was so alone. I had to do so much on my own. And looking back on it, it was the activation and the thing that I needed to transform my life for the better in a way that I didn't even know was possible. I couldn't be more grateful for where I'm at, and I thank the Most High and Archangel Raphael for healing me, because and Michael, without them looking after me and my ancestors along this journey, these 45 years, I would have given up. I would have became one of those veterans to 22 a day. Could have ate the barrel of my gun. I was in pain management for a year of oxys. I came off of that on my own. It was difficult, but I did, and I quit drinking before the surgery of my hips and my foot. I was just like, can't do that weekend drinking even casually because I need to heal. I gotta focus. I gotta get discipline. You know, I knew I had to heal. I was getting into pharmaceutical sales. I knew I needed to alchemize everything, and I needed to be strong and do everything I could. You know, I went over the laundry list of things. I threw the kitchen sink at everything. My heart, mind, and soul. And I've come out on the other side now. Better, refined, forged. Looking forward to the future. Even though I'm in a lot of pain right now still. But, you know, it's to be expected. It's part of the growth. It's all part of the growth. So, look forward to this. I look forward to this path and this journey with whoever comes along with me or whoever's interested. Thank you. And good luck. We don't say good luck, right? We say never give up.